Welcome back. This is the Whisky Couch in Pretoria with South Africa's whisky couple, myself, Gustav.
And Elna, and you are watching Whisky Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 189.
189. 11 to go, and then we're going to hit the 200 video mark. And this is also the fifth 12-year-old single malt in this fourth bracket of 12-year-old single malts that we're reviewing and doing food pairings with. So 20 down after this one, and then there's only 5 left before we're going to do an overall summary, and we're going to say which one of the 25 is our favorite.
Wow.
Maybe doing some blind tastings, who knows, right at the very end. But the fifth one in this bracket is the Glenkinchie 12-year-old single malt from the Glenkinchie Distillery.
And it is founded in 1837.
Owned by Diageo. Diageo liquor giant. And it is one of the very few distilleries in the Lowlands of Scotland. I've got the map here, and I've just calculated, it seems like there's only about 10% of all the Scotland distilleries in the Lowlands, if it's not less than that even. But I'm going to block out everything now and show you Highlands and the Lowlands of Scotland, and it is situated right there in the Lowlands, the Glenkinchie Distillery, very close to Edinburgh, which makes it a very popular tourist destination. Apparently about 40,000 visitors every year visiting the Glenkinchie Distillery. So 12-year-old single malt, one of Diageo's 6 Classic Malts.
And it's got an ABV of 43%.
That is right, and it says it right there. You can have a look at the bottle there. 43 Glenkinchie. I think it's only for the South African market. I think for the European market it's only 40%. I'm not exactly sure, but most of the standard distillery bottlings, that is the case. And the gift box is here behind us with the other 4 gift boxes. Matured in oak casks, doesn't say anything about chill filtration or coloring. So, having a look at the color, even though it's a light gold, there is most probably a bit of coloring added. Doesn't affect the taste though, it's just so that there's consistency from one batch to the next in terms of the color. But I would have loved to try this being non-chill filtered. And of course I'm always interested in what is the sort of natural color. Anyway, here we go, on the nose.
I get cut flowers.
It's a light nose for me.
Freshly.
The
It's
nose
very
is
light,
not in your
very
face.
light.
It's
No,
very,
no, it's very light.
it's light, it's fresh. I'm getting some floral honey. I'm getting a bit of grassiness.
I get sweet vanilla peaches in custard,
Sounds good.
with custard.
And also a bit of nuts and cereal.
But very light.
Pear drops.
Very, very light.
Sweet fruit candy like pear drops. There's a hint of maltiness for me on the nose as well.
But not prominent.
I think the fact that the nose is so light, it draws you in because you want to sort of discover something, and as you dig in there trying to find the aromas, you actually pick the notes.
Yeah, yeah.
Glenkinchie, Lowland, Sláinte,
Sláinte.
on the palate.
Very smooth.
Smooth and soft, I must say. And for the very first time, I'm picking up a minute trace of oak cask smokiness.
I wanted to say
Minute,
yeah,
just
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of. I've never picked that up.
I didn't pick it up with the nose.
No,
But now, yes.
And even before when we tried this, I did not pick that up. Otherwise, I agree, soft.
But it's still light. It's still a light whiskey.
Yes, and there's a bit of a herbal note for me. Freshness again, the freshness that I got on the nose, also on the palate, with a bit of a herbal note.
But also a slightly bitter note in the end.
If we go towards the finish, which is for me medium long, and towards the end of the finish, there's that slight bitterness and a slight dryness. But otherwise, even the finish, fresh, fruity, nice and sweet.
Oh.
The creamy lemon cheesecake just sort of stuck with me in terms of the nose and on the palate. Let's see what a few drops of water will do. My summary at the moment is leaning towards a light whiskey, fruity, sweet, with just an edge of pepperiness.
I get a lot of strawberries now. Because of the strawberries is prominent now.
The fruitiness is popping out with a bit of water. I'm getting tangerine, more citrus and tangerine after a few drops of water. The vanilla is for me softer. This is actually amazing to get that citrus note. And then on the palate, so much fruit. So much fruit. Sweet.
Yes, lot sweeter. Lot sweeter.
And then the bitterness is a bit softer with a few drops of water.
Yeah, but it's still there.
That edgy bitterness is still there, but much, much softer. So I would say in summary, Glenkinchie 12-year-old light aperitif whiskey with sweet and fruity notes. I would say that is pretty much it. I was wondering if there isn't a bit of honey. I haven't really, if I'm thinking Dalwhinnie from the Highlands, lots of honey, but I'm not picking up any honey.
I'm not
on this one. The vanilla is there, and maybe
not
the
that
vanilla
prominent.
develops, but the lemon cheesecake, the citrus, that sort of stays with me. Anyway, the price in South Africa, around 800 Rand. It's a bit expensive for a 12-year-old, absolutely. If I'm thinking the Glenfiddich 12-year-old, for instance, in South Africa, 400 Rand, 12-year-old, 800 Rand. Very expensive for a South African 12-year-old. 40 pounds apparently in the UK, and I do not know if this is available in the US. Pairing this with a fruit snack, then the Diageo Malt website recommends smoked fish, sushi, or scallops.
Wow.
I'm also thinking maybe creamy tuna dish in a crepe, if we continue the crepe theme. Or perhaps even lemon cheesecake in a crepe.
Oh, yeah.
But we have prepared. Elna, are you going to say what this is? We have prepared. I'm going to show you on the
We made
screen
our
there.
own sushi with grapes.
A crepe sushi. Have you heard about that? Look at this.
This was
Fantastic.
really an exciting venture
Yes.
to make.
Let me see if
these
I can
ones.
show you like this. Look at that. So instead of using rice, we used the crepe, and we've got on the inside
Got avocado.
avocado, smoked salmon or smoked trout. You can use that as well. And on top, we've got a bit of caviar to give it nice color, and just 1 or 2 drops of lemon juice. Mouth-watering. Shall we try this?
Yes.
So crepe sushi with smoked salmon, avo, caviar, a drop of lemon. And I think this is going to be a fantastic food companion, flavor companion for a fruity, light Lowland single malt.
It's good, even if we made it ourselves.
fruit explosion.
Very much.
After this fruit
Very much.
explosion. And now I'm getting on the nose a lot of maltiness. Maltiness on the nose now. This is a fantastic pairing. I'm going for a 4.5 out of 5. Maybe it's because it just looks so pretty.
And it was so exciting to make them.
Prepare it.
Yeah, and prepare it. No, I agree with you. I'll go for a 9 out of 10.
So we can change our slogan. This is the place where whiskey and food comes together in exciting harmony.
There you go.
There you go. Until next time, which is going to be the summary video and the blind tasting. Sláinte.
Sláinte.